What's going on, Witchable Prime Rights here, and welcome back! I haven't done that in so freaking long. To another reaction video, guys. This is really the only release that I've been, like, fully interested in for this week. So why not we bring back the reaction video series, just, just for old time's sake. Today we have a very special EP from what people are already authorizing as the GOAT of Tear Out, with the Murata controversy and all that kind of, and him being a little inactive. Nimda is stepping up to the plate and is kind of notifying himself as wanting to be the biggest tarot artist in the scene right now. And I think by default, that is without a doubt what's going on right now, especially for this year in 2026 with his showcase. And even last year, and even last year having all this crazy releases and stuff too. The thing about me and Nimda is I used to not really care for his music. I think he had some mixing problems, but now he has clearly improved, and now he is definitely one of my favorite heavy tarot artists of all time. He had one of my favorite remixes from last year, the Kareparat remix, and also he had one of my favorite songs of last year, which was called... I haven't visited it in a while, but Div Killer, that's right. It's a little different of a name, but other than that, he's been killing it though. We have a technically 5-track EP here called Hatred Reigns 1. So it looks like this is going to be something continuous for him, which is also exciting. Looks like there's some IDs in here that people have heard before. I'm going to assume all these were from the showcase. So yeah, this is going to be really exciting though. I think most of us here know who Nimda is. If you don't, I'm going to read his little Spotify bio here. Nimda is the project of UK artist Barney Warner, born from a background in hardcore bands and a lifelong obsession with extremity and sound. What started in breakdowns and blast beats now lives through walls of distortion. Dubstep pushed to its most unforgiving edge, infused with the aggression of metal and the chaos of Tear Out. Nimda isn't about restraint. It's about creating the heaviest possible impact, where electronic production collides head-on with hardcore's raw violence. With every release, Nimda pushes further into hostile territory, tracks built for dark rooms, fractured crowds, and anyone searching for music that hits like a weapon. Known for sets that leave nothing standing, he has carved a space in the underground as both a producer and a live presence, channeling hardcore's ferocity into the chaos of modern bass music. That is exactly what he is. He's just pure chaos. I think, especially now, it is heavier chaos, but it also is still controlled, which is something I find actually kind of rare in Tear Out, where sometimes artists just don't know how to control the mix, and it's something is too loud, too abrasive. But I think Nimda does really a fantastic job with, especially the last couple of years, with his mix downs and being able to control everything while still being extremely forefront, outgoing, ferocious, and just disgustingly heavy. So I'm excited to get into this. I've been a little sick this week, but I think today, finally, I'm kind of back into the norm. So let's get into it, man. Nimda, Hatred Reigns 1. We're going to start off with the intro track Tread, and I'm going to assume it kind of transitions into Swallow the Soil, which looks like it was a pre-release. I actually haven't heard that track in full. But then we have the title track, Hatred Reigns, Barrel Meathead with YVM3, and then The Fall is Devastating at the end. So let's just see what Nimda has for us today. Headphones up, volume up, and let's get it. I'm gonna need y'all to translate this, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to translate this. The tension. Okay. My God. Okay. That was great tension. I do know this track. I do know this track. Oh my god. Let's go. I'm not big on screamo vocals, but oh my god, the silence. I still appreciate the intensity. Alright, here we go. I mean, we all know this first drop. It was one of the first tracks on his showcase. The off kick. Here we go. And with that, we're already halfway through this one. Holy crap. I think this is new territory for me because I haven't heard the second drop. Oh, is he slowing it down? Ooh. Okay, snare change too. Okay, I gotta talk about this drop. Okay, there's a lot going on here that I have to talk about. Does it transition to the next one?
Easy to swallow.
It does. Okay. Yeah, great, like, starting track. I was not expecting him to slow it down. And I know in the past, if you guys have watched my videos, I don't really care also for, like, slower tear-out drops. I think they're just too, like, ugh, like, it's just too slow, right? But there is something, Nimda's done this too a couple times. It's not super, super slow. So that's good. That's good. It's like, what, 130, 120 BPM? Again, the control. He has the control. Like, when these heavy tear-out sounds from some other producers, not every tear-out artist, of course, but some of these tear-out producers, they have already the too abrasive mix down. Probably just, in my opinion, of course, too abrasive. There's just too much loudness. It's not the way I like it mixed or whatever. And then they slow it down, and I'm like, fuck. Now the sound is even more abrasive, and it doesn't work for me. But I do like what Nimda's doing here. I think, again, he's leveling up. This is what Terra really is. This is the standard now. He really is the standard at this point for Terra. Not just UK Terra. I know that's his thing, stupid UK Terra, but that is the standard. And something also that I appreciate, especially in this track, I'm sure we're going to see it more in the theme here maybe, is silence. Did y'all hear those little silent moments? Absolutely perfect use of silence in a tear-out track. Very just quick, get you right back in, and it helps with the impact of the next part. Because if you have too much going on in the fills, or, you're trying to make it, you're trying to make the fill super complex with the already crazy tear-out drop, it actually can lower the impact of what's coming next in the next bar or whatever. Sometimes when it's just the silence, and then bam, right? And if you do it perfectly, then, I mean, it makes the song even better. So there you go. Swallow the Soil. I think it's a fantastic start, and I like that second drop. I think I like that second drop even better. I'm not also big on snare switches. I don't have a problem with the snare switch here. I think it's fine. Would I have complained if he kept the snare in the first one and used it in the second one? No, I wouldn't really have. I probably wouldn't have even said anything about the snare switch. So, yeah, fantastic first track though. Let's go and move on to Hatred Reigns, which is track 3 technically.
Easy to swallow.
And the transitions too. You gotta give Nimda credit for that. It's not like a super seamless transition, but it works. I wonder which ID this is as well, because I don't know. See, there's that silence again.
One thing remains.
Liking the use of the metal, rock, and tarot influence here, and the electronic influence. Oh! Oh, this is like old Nimda. I don't think I remember this one. Not really a build-up either, just kind of going right in. Yeah, see, this is the Nimda I like used to list, like I remembered when I first heard him, and I was like, it's okay. Obviously now it's a bit more improved, so I like that a lot. Okay, interesting. I wasn't expecting him to go into his kind of classic style there. Uh-oh. And we're slowing down again. Okay. This is a very improvised track. There's a lot of different things happening here. It's not your normal build up, inch, drop, breakdown, build up, drop. We're going into some different territory here. Feels a little more story written almost, especially with this part. Oh my God. It's always a jump scare simulator. Oh, we're back up to the normal BPM. All right, there's the build-up. What an interesting written track. There it is. Woo! Oh my, okay, I don't think I heard this one. Oh my God. God. Holy shit. Dude. Okay, before we move on to the transition, there's one thing that I did note here, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it almost felt like he was taking out, at the start of the track, he was taking out, like, original aggression, all this, like, regular anger, and then he calms down, and then it builds up again, and he builds up anger again. It almost feels like someone with like anger issues or like even bipolar disorder. If that's, I don't know if that's like really the intention here, but it almost sounds like that's kind of where we're going, because it wasn't originally, you know, prefaced or, you know, written as like a Swallow the Soil, where it's just like build up, drop. You have like, you do have this like regular Nimda intro with like the metal and stuff. No build, which was interesting. So I wonder if that was, I mean, obviously that was intentional, but is there a deeper meaning behind this track? It's the title track too, so I'm wondering if there is like a more personal story behind it. Maybe it's bipolar disorder. I'm not saying Nimda has bipolar disorder. I'm just saying maybe just he wanted to make his track about bipolar, or just how hatred and anger kind of goes up and then you kind of calm down and then you're just right back at it again. I don't know. I understand what that's like. I'm sure we all know, obviously we've all been angry before, and temper tantrums and all that shit, okay? But if Nimda sees this video, I wonder if he can comment on that, because I'd actually would be really interested to know, because a really, really interesting written track. We do have the next one here. We're gonna transition here at the end of Hatred Reigns. But we do have Barrel Meat Head with YVM3 next. I am interested to hear what YVM3 has for us as well. That was seamless. That was a seamless transition. That was really good. I'm gonna just note this. I have no idea what the lyrics are saying. I have no idea. In any of these tracks. So if there's like a, you know, a deeper meaning behind some of these songs with the lyrics, I wouldn't know. Oh, I think I know this one. Is it coming? No, I don't think I do. Where are all these tracks coming from? Oh, I love the off kicks, dude. I love those. Oh, nice fill there at the end. Back to the lyrics. I know that's the way that screamo and like hard heavy metal and all that is intended to be. I'm not trying to like bully that. I'm not trying to insult it. Like, I can't understand what they're saying. Oh my gosh, the lasery sound design is crazy! I don't know if the fake out was needed there. Love that sound design there at the second drop, though. This has been a really consistent EP. I honestly don't know what my favorite is yet. I really don't have any problems with this track. I'm a little... oh my god. I'm a little disappointed with the shortness of that barrel meathead second drop, but it was still really good. Alright. What do we have here? The fall is devastating for the final track. We're just going to keep it going. I really don't have much to say about that last one. Very solid. Very comforting to know. It's very balancing that there's not screaming lyrics this time. I spoke too soon. I'm going to assume that this is Nimda himself actually writing these lyrics and, like, screaming them. I don't know if singing them is the right term. Looks like it was just kind of like an outro track almost, more back into the heavy metal stuff. So, not really my lane, but still very, very well written. Super well written EP overall. We kind of go from start to finish. Feels more like a very small album. So, I do really, really appreciate that, because you don't really see that in Tear Out especially. So I'm glad that Nimda is incorporating some storytelling and kind of a start to finish. It feels like a story almost. So, and it just ends. Wow. I mean, can we clap it up? Because overall, absolutely beautifully made EP. I've kind of already got my thoughts out through each track, but overall, yeah, very well written. I do love that it kind of starts with an intro and kind of like an outro track, you can call it. My favorite track, honestly, might be Hatred Reigns. I thought that track was just fantastic. Swallow the Soil as well. Even Barrel Meathead. I'm not big on YVM3, but I like this collab here. And, I mean, really, I don't have that many issues, especially with the drops. Like I said before, I've never been big on, like, heavy metal and screamo and stuff, but I do like how Nimda incorporates it with Heavy Tear Out. His sound design and his now mixdowns are very unique and complementary with, of course, the heavy metal that he's grown up with. So I'm very appreciative of this. I'm sure we'll get a Hatred Reigns 2, 3, 4, maybe, in the future. I don't know if this is going to be like a bi-yearly thing or I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. There's Nimda for you. And there's your boy Promo Rights with another reaction video, man. It's going to be back and just to kind of talk about some good old dubstep tear out and you know, just dubstep music. Make sure you stream my song, by the way, Ermin Soul. I've got some more songs on the way. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. I usually do live streams, so make sure you hit the notification bell because whenever a lot of big releases come out at once, I will do a live stream, just kind of sitting there enjoying it with the chat. But I think y'all appreciate this as an actual video because what's the need for a live stream with, you know, 25 minutes of recording? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well. All my socials are up here, and there's probably a couple more down in the description. And y'all have a good day. And I'll see y'all later. All right.
Bye-bye.